Welcome to my third Troll Tuesday, where I just take a team with a lot of surprises and just try to ladder with it and have a lot of fun. And this time I prepared quite a specialty for you. I was playing around with Alcremie and Showdown, and I thought it would be perfect fit for the Troll Tuesday due to it having Choice Scarf. The whole team revolves around having a Choice Scarf on Alcremie, and it's sweet well for possible sleep powders. That's just a cool bonus. But the idea, basically, I'm gonna probably just 1 minute for explanation. Basically is go for Scarf Decorate into Gyarados, Cinderace, Indeedee or usefull, which opponent won't expect because normally Alcremie is pretty slow. We're gonna get a boost and we're gonna push through the team like very fast and we're gonna steamroll them. So yeah, basically that's the idea of Alcremie. Also, we got Porygon 2, which is ridiculously bulky under dynamax. And with the Decorate boost, we will be able to make it very powerful and accurate as well. So that's the synergy with Porygon 2. Gyarados has pretty standard moveset except for Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance is probably for me, possibly having a sweeper with Decorate boost next to it, sweeping away the threats while I'm gonna be Dragon Dancing next to it. So I do not waste many turns. Indeedee has Psychic Seed for extra special bulk, and if we were going to get a Decorate boost on some kind of Pokemon that likes to be very offensive, we're going to be able to redirect away the attacks as well. Also with Decorate it can destroy Venusaurs pretty well, so that's a possible synergy here. Cinderace is there for basically doing Cinderace things, but with +2 attack, which is going to be very painful to see for the opponent and very great to see for us. We do not have high jump kick because we can only boost the attacks by Alcremie, and I think it could throw some opponents off guard with such a moveset. And yeah, usefull is pretty bread and butter set. Coaching, I'm not sure why do I have coaching on this. Oh, I have it in-game usefull with coaching in game as well. I think I'm using coaching usefull from a different team, but I didn't want to create new usefull in game, so I'm gonna be just having this usefull and play with it in game as well. Protect is probably better now, but I'm too lazy to change my usefull in the game, so for just the sake of Troll Tuesday. So yeah, this is gonna be my change and my team in game. I think you should see it like at the overlay here on Twitch stream as well. So let's get into the battles, shall we? I think we're gonna have... Yeah, doesnt likes to leak these teams a lot. But for example, on my alt, I played like one unhidden game with Porygon 2, Porygon Z team. And then I hid the rest of the battles, so my opponent doesn't see them. So basically I was like very high on the ladder, like top 10. And I had a replay from like all the way from May or something like that. And people are treating it as serious possible replay, but it wasn't. Whenever you're on badberry.net, I would highly recommend checking for the dates of the replay, because it mostly means you can probably find out if it's like decoy replay or not by checking the date. If it's too late, too much in the past, you know. Anyways, but here we got a team I'd like to use Porygon 2 against, but yeah, I'd like to use Porygon 2 here, but I'm really fearing the Draco is going completely like crazy over this team. But I got Gyarados. Okay, so I think I'm gonna still lead with Porygon 2, and I'm gonna probably wait up a bit with the Dynamax before I'm gonna see if the possible position for Porygon 2 is good enough, and then I'm gonna possibly switch out to the Gyarados and gonna sweep at him and Decorate plus max bounces. I think that's gonna be good enough. And opponent leads with Kingdra plus Politoed. So now the good question is, does the Alcremie survive the max case here? And that is a good question. Do we get special attack boost? Unfortunately we do not, because of Politoed's defense is just worse than special defense. Okay, so what do we have? We have for Shifu in the back? No, we don't. We got NDD. So I think I'm gonna go for something like a decorate plus max strike. Hopefully we're gonna get decorate up and then we are gonna be able to rather easily just sweep the opponent with the Porygon 2. We're gonna switch the Gyarados with Intimidate if opponent switches to Dracovish, so we're gonna be able to take that attack very well. So yeah, that's the game plan. Hydro Pump, just a Hydro Pump. That's a bit risky, but okay. No, not a critical hit. I think we should have been we could have taken that. I'm max HP and Alcremie got very high special. Very high natural special defense. Oh well, that's horrible actually. Hello Chelsea boy. Yeah, that just kinda happened. This position kinda happened. I guess that's a bit unfortunate. But I'm a forever unfortunate person, an unfortunate one. What do we do here? I think expanding force is a good play. We're gonna try to salvage the scraps here, but that turn one was rough. Yeah, the if opponent missed Hypnosis, I would be able to outspeed him next turn with Porygon 2 thanks to Max Strike's speed drop, so... but now that's impossible to do. Also, I think opponent is saving his Dynamax for the backup. That did quite a high damage. Oh, but who's going to Dynamax in the back? I'm really curious about that. Oh well, we got a critical hit back. But the opponent got Ice Wont. Okay, that's still salvageable. And we wake up turn 1. That's perfect. Okay, so never give up, I guess. And this definitely knocks it out. Cool. Opponent got leftovers Politoed. That's already a bit curious decision. Dracovish switches in as I kind of expected. So we'll have to follow me away that Vicious Rant, or else the Porygon 2 is done for. And we need to avoid another Hypnosis here. Or else we're screwed as well. Yeah, Vicious Rant is gonna still knock out indeed because of the rain boost opponent got. Yeah, but at least it's not gonna hit with full power into Porygon 2. Good, no animation, no zoom in means it missed, so I was already confident about this play before it even happened. Now, this bears a question. Do we outspeed Polito this turn? With the Porygon 2? Because it's -2 and I'm only -1. And yes, we definitely want to remove the Dracovish with Power Whip, since it's the primary threat right now. The Vicious Rants are way too scary. But we should be outspeeding it, thanks to the -1 speed drop for Max Strike. Not a lot of people realize that Max Strike does this very useful effect, since Snorlax was the most popular normal type for quite a long time, and it did not have this. He had like barrier recovery effect instead of the speed drop. But it's still a very useful effect, nonetheless. Okay, opponent switches it out, so he wants to preserve that. That's Rotom. Yeah, we're gonna slam it with Power Whip. That still does quite a scary amount of damage. And we should be outspeeding Rotom as well, thanks to this letting it survive. This shouldn't be max speed. Now, miss the attack. Perish Song. Okay, that's a very peculiar moveset. So I think the last one should be protect and then water move. Now, I'm not sure if opponent won already here. Mostly the rule of thumb is, if opponent got 3 Pokemon left and double protects then the first turn, he should be able to clean this team up. With the Parry Song. Basically, double protect, switch out, and protect again. But I'm not sure if opponent got protect on all of his Pokemon here, so I'm curious about that, since we could possibly win if Rotom Wash, for example, doesn't have protect. Or Polito to Dynamaxes. Why? I can reverse the turn off knockouts with the please hit. Good, great, amazing. I can reverse the turn off knockouts by a person with a Trick Room on Porygon 2, so I think I'm still in a pretty awesome spot here. Now, did the rain drop? Is it still raining? That's a good question. I think it's still raining, although I'm not sure if I see the animation now. Is it still raining? No, it's not raining anymore because the animation is not there. So yeah, we are actually definitely taking the Draco Wish down with Tri Attack, and Power Whip should be able to finish off this Politoed. And Fisher's Rant just is nowhere close to one-shotting. Yeah. Just hit the Power Whip, knock it out, and we are win. We won. Don't be bullshit. I think I'm mostly on this side of like, as long as it's legal, I think I don't care. Since it kind of saves time for a lot of people. I know it's just kind of talking out of it, but it really does not affect you in the competition. But it is kind of wrong, honestly. But I guess that's all the nature of for an animal. Here you are. Okay, so let's get back into the game. And we see a team without redirection, but 2 fake outs. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think this team has good connection for Trick Room other than just out-bulking it with Porygon 2. So I think I'm gonna go with Porygon 2 here, just because opponent got so many Trick Room Pokemon. And then we're gonna get Intimidate and Redirector in the bag. The Indeedee also disrupts the Rillaboom strategy pretty well, and Venusaur also just doesn't appreciate the being expanding forced, so I think this is pretty okay game plan for me. Okay. We see this combination. I think we got special attack boost. I wasn't paying attention for a second. Yeah, most of the time we're going to literally get the special attack boost against this because the special defense is just so much lower on the Torkoal than the defense stat. Formation. Yep, special attack boost. Perfect. Yeah, let's just decorate up, and let's just go for Max Hellstorm into the Venusaur to just achieve a possible knockout. Visuals 94, thanks for the follow, means a lot. Well, yeah, we're gonna be dynamaxing Porygon 2. And we should be crushing the Venusaur. If we're, oh yeah, opponent can't actually Sleep Powder me because I got Sweet While on Alcremie. Yep, Sweet While. That's not gonna work. And decorate up, and we're gonna set up Hellstorm to weaken the Eruption as well. That's really cool. Nice. That is very nice though. And yeah, we're just going to be continuing the decorates as well. The decorates are not going to end anytime soon. That yawn? Just eruption. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, it's always the first time, you know? I think if it happens to you in a kind of important spot, you're gonna remember it for the rest of the timeline. Well, I mean... Yeah, there is no emoji for guinea pigs, unfortunately. In the Emojipedia, so I have to resort to hamster emoji. But I mean, they're kind of similar animals. Anyways. It really is just Gigantamax hamster, kind of. Yeah, opponent is Dynamax and Reparier, but we're going to get +5 special attack on the Porygon 2 in that time, so we should be doing pretty okay-ish. Max guard, okay, so opponent tries to go for knockoff next turn? Or fake out into Alcremie, which I don't think makes much sense, but... Yeah, the Hailstorm is gonna be kind of nuclear. Against the Reparier now, so... We're gonna be definitely able to knock it out anyways. Or should we be able to knock it out? I'm actually not sure, because of the Solid Rock interaction. It only being 50% more powerful, but we're +5 on Porygon 2, so... Again, it kind of gets nullified, but... Actually, let me practice some different strategy here. We're gonna be actually choosing to... I'm gonna choose to ignore the Reparier, because it's most likely going to be the... Yep, it's gonna be the Weakness Policy. And if we do not proc the Weakness Policy, the Porygon 2 is going to actually tank the moves pretty easily from Reparier. So... yeah, we're just gonna one-shot the Gorilla Beam, then one-shot the Torkoal, and then the Dynamax ends on the Reparier, and the Gyarados in the back with Indeedee is gonna be easily able to clean it up. So I think that's the game plan I'm gonna go for here. Yeah, look, you see, like only 90 damage, this is not good enough. Not acceptable on something Dynamax as powerful as the Dynamax Porygon 2. If he would proc the Weakness Policy, he would still have Gorilla Beam next turn, ready to just kind of destroy me. And possibly switch out against the Indeedee and make even more annoying stuff. So yeah, I think this was the correct play to do here. Cool, so Porygon 2 stops Dynamaxing, but we still got its powerful tri-attacks, and we definitely outspeed the Reparier, especially after the speed drop. And Torkoal normally doesn't have Protect lately, it has very busy movesets. And yeah, opponent just the Protect Reparier, trying to just possibly make me go for a misplay here. I think that was what opponent was going for here. Since the Torkoal doesn't have Protect, so that option of just preventing the tri-attack onto it just doesn't exist. Yeah. So opponent had to hope I'm gonna screw up, but I'm not going to do that. Oh yeah, opponent disconnects. Okay. That happens sometimes. If you're up against strategy like this, no? It's kind of like, you never see Alcremie lately. Like, I didn't see Alcremie for like all of Series 5, and now just... now like, it being existing like for the first time against my opponent. Opponent did not have a game plan against it, of course. So, getting bet by it is kind of probably humiliating for him.